I hate ridiculous rumors. I hate them so much. People come up with all kind of crazy things, and then I get thousands and thousands of messages from people saying, oh, what do you think of this? What do you think of Tony Romo coming out of retirement? What do you think about Tom Brady getting traded to the Cleveland Browns? Here's the newest one, the one that drives me nuts right now. People think that quarterback Deshaun Watson might get traded from the Houston Texans to the New England Patriots. I guess he put some very interesting Drake lyrics on Twitter. He also liked a tweet about maybe the Patriots trading for him. Look, Bill O'Brien, the head coach and general manager of the Houston Texans, the guy who makes decisions about where players go in Houston. He's a bad general manager, but he is not brain dead. There's no way Bill O'Brien is going to trade away Deshaun Watson. In fact, nobody would ever trade away Deshaun Watson. That's ridiculous, really stupid. I can't believe anybody's having this conversation. I will, because I think, here's the thing. I get messages like this all the time. People say, what do you think about this ridiculous thing or this ridiculous thing? So what I'm going to do, I picked this one. I'm going to shred it. We're never going to talk about this again, and I'm not going to entertain the idea. I probably should not have talked about this topic, honestly. I probably should have ignored it, said that's ridiculous nonsense. But I got so many messages. People were like, what do you think of this idea? It's an idea. I think it's fans who have wishful thinking, hoping that their team, the New England Patriots, can get a quarterback. And hoping, honestly, I think some people are Deshaun Watson fans, hoping to save him from the Houston Texans organization, who have done nothing but really just hurt his career. But here's the thing. The Texans organization is not going to part ways with Deshaun Watson. They would fire Bill O'Brien before they would part ways with Deshaun Watson. Let's say, in a hypothetical situation, let's say that Bill O'Brien, the coach and general manager, and Deshaun Watson, the quarterback, had a really bad issue, and they had a problem. They didn't like each other, and it was unresolvable. They could not solve their problem. Well, you know what the owner of the Houston Texans would do? He'd fire Bill O'Brien. He'd say, you know what, Bill O'Brien, I like you. The quarterback is more important than you. You just do not part ways with Deshaun Watson. He's one of the best young quarterbacks in the entire NFL. It's Patrick Mahomes, and then right behind him is Deshaun Watson. The only way Deshaun Watson will ever leave Houston is if, well, first of all, if he gets hurt and he just totally falls off a cliff and his play gets terrible, then the Texans would be willing to get rid of him. But the other way, if he keeps playing as well as he has, the only way he ever leaves Houston is if he makes it a free agency. And to do that, he'd have to get franchise tagged 3 times in a row before he'd be truly a free agent, to get free to go wherever he wants. That's the thing, man. I shouldn't have given this airtime, but it's ridiculous. You're never, ever going to see Deshaun Watson play quarterback for the New England Patriots. It's not going to happen unless maybe it's like 10 years from now, people pulls up this clip, goes, ha, Zach was wrong, and Deshaun Watson's about to retire, and he just leaves. He's injured and gimpy, and no one wants him, so he goes and plays for the Houston Texans, kind of like, I don't know if this is right, but maybe you've seen players like Phillip Rivers. We never thought would leave the Chargers. He's now with the Colts. We never thought Tom Brady was going to leave the Patriots. He's now with the Buccaneers. Maybe we see a move like that from Deshaun Watson someday. But as long as Deshaun Watson is playing at a high level, he will never leave Houston. They will never let him leave. I don't know, man. By the way, the Texans would never make a trade with the Patriots anyways. They're not going to give up a good player because the Patriots and the Texans are AFC rivals. They play each other in the playoffs regularly. It's not going to happen. And I'm telling you, no matter what trade a team put together, we have 5 draft picks, we have this, we have that. No NFL team is going to part ways with their franchise quarterback. It's not going to happen. And the only team, it's not like the Kansas City Chiefs would be trying to trade for Deshaun Watson. I mean, if the Houston Texans were offered Patrick Mahomes and a first-round draft pick, they might trade Deshaun Watson, honestly. But the only team that's ever going to try to trade for Deshaun Watson is a team that doesn't have a quarterback already. You're never going to see the Houston Texans trade Deshaun Watson to the New England Patriots. I can't believe I actually gave that the time of day, but I got so many messages. It drove me nuts. I had to talk about it, and there you go. I discussed the idea, It's dumb. It's stupid. It's not going to happen. But hey, I talked about it for you guys. And please stop sending me really silly, ridiculous theories because it's like fan fiction. It's never going to happen. In case you don't know, Strong Opinion Sports is not just a YouTube channel. It is also a full audio podcast. You can find it on Spotify, on iTunes, on Google Play, pretty much everywhere you find podcasts. And if you like podcasts, please do me a huge favor and give it a listen.